Did you see the Matrix movies? I love the Matrix series. I think it's phenomenal. It's so subtle in many of its messages. And you are Neo. You are here to discover the matrix of your own life. And we are all asleep. Morpheus represents the sleep. And when you really look at that set of movies, it delves deeply in itself into the signs, symbols, and synchronicities. It is a conversation with the universe because it is describing you, and it is describing the soul walk and the experience of what it means to be human and to understand our conditioning and our conformity and how we're run by the programming that was there, but how we can also unplug from the programming and how we can also create our reality. It's a really powerful set of movies that delves deeply into metaphysics and quantum physics, but tells a great story, on top of that. And then there's Trinity. Oh my gosh, Trinity is such a symbolic name. It's the symbolism of it, the divine feminine representation of it. There's so many pieces in the Matrix that I urge you, if you haven't seen it in a while, or if you haven't seen it at all, definitely go watch the series because it will kind of wake you up on its own and you'll see a bit of the Matrix in your own world. I have this philosophy that the Matrix is actually inside of us, not outside of us, that it is the grid of identity and personality and all of the conditioning that we have taken on, that we have to work ourselves out of the matrix, that we have to unplug ourselves, so to speak, from who we've come to believe that we are. And so you may hear many different teachers talking about, becoming more of who you are. I'm going to tell you the opposite. I think we're here to discard all of those layers and levels of identity. I think we're here to let go of the personality, to let go of even some of the ambition and the hustle that we have. Because every time we cling more to an identity or being someone or something, or recognized as a certain person, or if we look at celebrities or anything like that, they're so encased in a matrix of their own being. They've created an identity that has become this hardened shell around them, that it's very hard to live outside of those belief systems, those thoughts, those words, those actions. And so it really is a process of unknowing rather than it is of knowing. And the first part of that is discovering your own matrix, asking yourself some questions. Who am I really? Why do I think that way? Why do I react that way? Why do I respond that way? Why do I want the things that I want? Is it really me that wants the things that I want? Or is that conditioned into me? And it really is the desire of a parent or a caregiver or society. Like, what have I bought into? And how do I get myself untangled and unplugged from this place? My whole spiritual journey and life experience has been about uncovering these secrets, these mysticisms of the internal world, to understand how life works. And it has been extraordinary. And what I want to do is share it with everyone, because one thing I know is we are purely divine, but there's a lot that is obstructing that purely divine nature. And to return to it means that we have to go through every single level of ourselves and uncover, undress, let go, surrender, sacrifice. Oh, all those words that we don't want to do, but they're very important. And I'll tell you that it's worth it. So for now, maybe journal about your matrix, why you are the way you are and who you are and what you've come to be. And we'll continue to talk a little bit more about it. So I hope you'll continue to join me. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I'd love to have you here, and share it with your friends. And also click the notification bell and you will know about every single video that I put out, both these and many others. Until next time, in love, of love, with love, and as love. I'm Simran. Be well.